morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Dalton. This is Armson Farms. It is a nippy one out. It is setting at 9 degrees. It's supposed to warm up pretty quick here, though. As you can see, I got a little extra pep in my step this morning. We're trying to get going. The Rain Man himself, Ray Logston's going to be here with an extra manure truck today. He's going to be here at 8. So I got to get this barn cleaned early, get everything started. Hopefully everything just fires right up and goes. And we're going to get right after hauling some liquid manure today. See if we can't put a dent in her. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. In the spirit of hustling, I'm going to keep on rocking here. We'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Hit that like and subscribe button. Follow along. This one is not the greatest starting tractor. Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. We're gonna need to pick up with the cables. All right. And we failed once. Let's go. See if the Eagle wants to go. She'll go. Give her a second. Old cold-blooded cat. Smoky around here. Feels like college frat house. Oh girl, look at her go. This tractor needs new batteries, but haven't got there yet. It's fine as long as it's 20 or above. You get below 20 and she just doesn't want to go. So we'll go get the pick up cables, give her a little extra boost. I go right to the starter. I put the ground on the frame bolt there. It's easier than taking that panel off and trying to reach up in there. Alrighty. There you go, girl. Get you some. All right, all right, all right. All right, well, it is 7:09, which means fresh scoop goes to the parlor in 15 minutes. Got the skid steer running. We are gonna shoot to the field and see if the 9320 wants to go. Might have to put cables on her too. We shall see. Cheers, genitals. Just my luck, I'm gonna catch the school bus every stop between here and the field. Oh well. (9320) wants to get it. Turn the heat on for Caleb. Get nice and warm in here for me with all this frost. No cables. In here getting her warmed up yet. Yes, he is. Sitting right by the barn. He's ready to go. I gotta get on my horse here. 7:17. Went pretty smooth. I think we're gonna make it before the fresh group's gone. All right, 7:47. Gonna go drop my daughter off at school. Be back here by 8. We are just getting right after it. All right, well, I ended up having to open up my pump because it was frozen. Oh, why didn't you drain it, Dalton? Well, I did. As you can see, it did get drained. A hunk of string, I'm assuming from the builders, because we don't have any string that even remotely resembles that, got stuck across the drain plug, and this thick sand manure plugged her up. So I had to try thawing it out, but I had to open it up, and you can see there's still a little bit of string there I couldn't get out, but she's good to go now. It's gonna feel weird driving past the farm to the driveway. We're used to pulling in right there where the feed truck just pulled in. I went around this driveway yesterday with a bulldozer and tried to knock some ruts down and break up some of the ice. Then I took the loader around and just kind of top dressed it with crushed tools, knowing that they'd probably freeze into place. And yeah, it seemed to work okay. We're getting around all right. Obviously right here I didn't bother just because it's flat and it's straight. But I'm sure it's going to take a whole lot of stone throughout the first couple of years just getting this good and smooth. I do not tolerate rough driveways. It is just, yeah. I never understand farms with rough driveways. It's hard on equipment, it's hard on yourself, it's hard on everything. trucking right along here. I think this is my 5th load. Said Ray got a couple out before I did. Those of you guys who are new followers, got a 7,500 gallon Hainsworth tank here. It's got controls on the back here. Got a valve setting. This is what the valves do. This valve right here, if I'm going to field spread, I open that up. What that does is it connects this knife valve and this knife valve, so they're on the same function. So they'll open and close at the same time. Also, this little button here runs, there's a swing valve inside that elbow there that opens and closes. So that's on air pressure. But having said that, I don't almost never use any of the remotes back here because I've got a remote goes into here, signals to that, which powers these functions. So for the most part, I do this. Honestly, most of the time I stay in the truck, but just these handful of first loads, it's not bad out. It honestly feels nice sometimes to get in and out of the truck, but if it was much colder or much windier, I'd stay up in there, and I might still before the day's over. See how it goes. You can see Caleb's got his PTO running. That is because this Noon has in-tank agitation. So there is a knife valve right here on the back, and there's a knife valve on the front. They are also on the same remote. So he runs his hydraulic, and one will shut while the other one opens. So the manure can't come out the back, so it forces it down this second pipe here. And the back of this tank is kind of circular, so it shoots it in and it flushes it forward. And it really gets that circulating in there. With our old tank, we had sand build up all the time. Just like this Hainsworth tank, we had to clean it out, you know, after 7-8 days of hauling. Since we bought this Noon, I have never been in this tank. I have never had to flush it. We rarely ever have sand buildup. So the only downside to this is it is obviously wear on the pump, because you're running the pump an extra, 2-3 minutes a load. He generally shuts it off when the tank gets about half full. We found when the tank gets more than that filled, you're not really doing much. But that first half, just to really get it slapping around in there, really makes a big difference. So just wanted to give you guys a little background on this tank. We bought this tank 2 years ago? I guess it's been 2 years now. And we've been absolutely in love with it so far. Hey, Ray! Manure trucks are flying around here today like honeybees. There's got to be numerous farms hauling, but I mean, I've counted over a dozen separate trucks going up and down the road. So everyone's hard at it. They know conditions are right to get some manure moved. It's not too cold. It's not sloppy. The ground's nice and firm. So everyone and their brother in this area is getting right after them today. Of course, they're all jealous of the old Eagle. That's for sure. I think I've got the oldest truck around by 20 years or so, but it moves manure just the same. Probably starts better than a lot of them too. We pump it out. And they're pushing it in. Pretty solid stream coming in, really. Like at the moment, it's coming in faster than we're pulling it up. We're cleaning the heifer barn and probably cleaning the parlor as well, so all that manure finds its way over. Well, it's about noon. You see, we got her dropped about 6 inches. And to some, 6 inches is a lot. Like, that's killing it. To some. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Pushing 5 o'clock now. It looks like he only needs another load or two to finish up this field. It's a 40-acre field. We put it on not overly heavy, you know, just kind of dressed it. Then run off, and we stayed way back away from the road. Also, way in the very back of the field, there's kind of a knob and a couple of swales. We stayed out of them as well. So it feels good. We do put some of our pack manure from the heifer barn that's over there here, so this will get additional manure. This is the only liquid that we'll probably put on this field for the year, even though it requires or calls for 25,000 to the acre. Between the two, it should have more than enough nutrients to grow a corn crop. So when he's done here, we'll go down below these bins. That way, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a hay strip below this. And then there's 90-acre cornfield below that we've got about half covered, you know, back in early December. So we will start covering the lower half this time. I don't know if we'll just finish the day out today or if maybe tomorrow we'll be pulling up here too. Kind of got to go over and see what all we got planned for the week. But either way, feels good to get this one done. It's been a very productive day. Very smooth other than that first, you know, half an hour with a little bit of frozen manure in my pump. It's been a very smooth day. As you can see, the roads have pretty much, you know, there's no more snow and ice. They're not, I'm not going to say they're dry, but they're mostly dry. You can see behind me, they're mostly dry now. So, yeah, what a day. You did well. You did well. Well, guys, that's gonna do it. About 5:15 here. We had ourselves a pretty good day. I know this doesn't look like much on camera, but we dropped her over a foot. Granted, it's still coming in, but dropped her over a foot, and there was only 3.5 foot in there to begin with. And there's definitely some sand. How much? Don't really know. But I backed her down here. We're going to pop the drain on this ramp so the manure runs back into there. My only concern in the morning, spinning out on ice when all this stuff freezes up. But I think we'll be all right. It's actually kind of nice to have a decent spot to park and do this versus just kind of leaving it in a field or, you know, making a mess of a driveway somewhere. My drain plug's so gosh darn rusty, you kind of got to tap on it, and no matter how much you spray at it, doesn't really appreciate opening up. There. We are officially draining in a safe contained spot. So that's pretty awesome. And the old Eagle ran like a champ. I'm gonna leave this right here because every morning I'm like, where'd I leave my hammer? I'm gonna leave it right here. It's in a safe spot. Old Eagle did her job. Tank did her job. Everything did its job today. It was just a really good day, guys. You got a beautiful sunset to finish off. So, oh, we're not burning plastic over there. That's not what's happening. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know a lot of you guys say you guys like manure videos, and there's not really a ton of stuff to show other than what we do, and I try to explain our equipment. Maybe if I haul again tomorrow, I can explain rates and how we enter our records into our computer and stuff along those lines. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed.
hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Tell your friends and everyone else you know about the Goofy Dairy Farmer on YouTube. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.